Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. I'm here with Nakalani from the X-Wing Debrief. Say hello.
Hello.
Literally only hello. We've got a big match tonight. It's Rebels versus Scum. We will go down the list in the first planning phase. We're here. Let's open betting. Exclamation point points. Find out how many points you got to bet.
So much betting. These are nickels, right? They're putting nickels on the
These
line.
are all nickels. I call them points, credits.
Oh man, we
whatever.
got a maneuver going. Let's get that clock. They're going.
Oh, the clock. The clock, Greg. The clock.
Greg.
Tom going big on Ketsu Boba. This is actually a list that I am very familiar with because I flew it in the first Space Jam.
Oh.
Yeah. Tom's like all in or no balls. He's obviously never been to a casino.
Or he has. He's climbing back out from it.
Aren't we all?
Sunset Cyber's asking for some more nickels, Greg. I don't know if that's how you roll, man. I don't know if that's how you roll.
I'm
handing out nickels to the masses.
I'm pretty loose with my nickels because I want people to like me.
Ah, there you go. Give him a dime. Give him a tenner. Or five, because it's a nickel.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Say this: he's not registering in the loyalty database yet, so I can't actually assign him nickels. I just don't think he's been here long enough. It's probably the first stream. We all have our first one.
Yeah. Got to show some love to get some love. So,
Zimatique.
John.
You know what? We'll give Zimatique some because he won on stream, and I feel like that's fair.
Yeah. Max brings it strong. Now it's just going to be like a cheer. Every time a stream starts, people will be like, how about me?
Give me nickels. Please, Santa Greg.
All I imagine is like that scene from Gladiator where they're like rolling the wagons around and just throwing bread into the crowd. That's all I'm envisioning right now.
Yeah, Tom, I give you points for winning. That's how I keep the competitive spirit alive.
All right, so
probably pay attention to what they're doing. It looks like they're in planning phase.
What do we got going here? What list do you want to talk about, man?
Let's go down the list. All right, you handle the Rebels because I flew this almost exactly this Scum list in Space Jam, and I really liked it. So we've got Ketsu Onyo with Fearless, 000, Contraband, Hull Upgrade, and Shadowcaster. That's exactly the same as I flew it. It's awesome. I love the Shadowcaster, and I love tractor tokens, and against small base ships, that is going to be fun. And then paired with that, we've got Boba with Fearless, Maul, Prox Mines, Contraband, Hull Upgrade, and the Slave 1. The only difference I had was a shield upgrade for 200 points, because I didn't give a damn. But that's a meta list that hurts.
Boom. Well, so you've got experience with that, and I have zero experience with the Rebels, but I have flown against some E-Wings. They're not super prevalent in 2.0 right now, but we've got triple E-Wings on the left. I wish we could have triple Defenders, but I know that'd be super broke. So we've got triple E-Wings instead, and we've got Corran Horn starting up at Initiative 5, equipped with Predator, Fire Control System, and R3 Astromech. We're seeing all three R3 Astromechs on there, which is that extra lock, right? And bolted to their ship ability, which you'll see right there, experimental scanners. You can acquire locks beyond range 3. You cannot acquire locks at range 1. That's not a terrible ability, especially with how fast these E-Wings are. They can get away, lock away, and come back in for another pass, almost like a strafing type platform that is extremely healthy with the 4x3 stat line there. We've got Predator on Corran, but Corran's native ability is at Initiative 0, you may perform a bonus attack, and then you should get that disarm token. So it's basically a one-round double tap. So we'll see what happens with that. And then looking at Gavin's ability. His states that while a friendly ship performs an attack, if the defender is in Gavin's attack arc, you may change a hit to a crit. So that helps put just a little bit more oomph into a shot. So we're seeing them take the left side of the board, taking the kind of the skating maneuver here, while they get that just massive pile of locks down on a, what do you know, 2-ship build. So fire control system plus getting those locks down just means they are happy campers against a Ketsu Boba double.
I like what's happened here. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get a shot. So it's gonna be a range 3 obstructed on the Rogue Squadron escort. So we'll continue this after that roll. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, you gotta get your the dice overlay?
It disconnected from the server.
Oh no.
Sounds like there were 2 hits involved. See what John rolls. I think he might have taken 2 shields here. Oh no, he got 5 dice and got 2 evades. All right. No damage. I will work on that, Zimti.
Cool. Check. And I chatted at you at the Discord Discord as well, Greg, just for your essay. So it looks like we're going back to dials, and it looks like no damage done to that Rogue Squadron escort. And I think John's pretty happy with this initial engagement, Greg. I don't know about you, but I think Ketsu Onyo is basically the, let's try and catch him with Boba not in the fight, and Boba is a tiny bit spit out. So he's got to get around these barriers.
Yes. Keep talking while I work on this dice cam.
No, you got it, man. You got it. So as we get dials coming, and the bets are coming in, yeah, these guys are like, what is it, 7 o'clock? We're doing this, and we're doing it really fast. So a whole bunch of betting going on. We've got still waiting on the Rebel dials, but I imagine we see some 2 hards or 3 banks just to try and keep space out of Boba. And I think Boba's going to be doing a 3 bank boost just to try and catch up with Rogue Squadron escort. With how healthy these E-wings are, they can take a couple pot shots or a couple shots from Boba with the focus token that they have available, actions available, and they still have the evade on their action bar. So they've got a pretty healthy ability to continue the actions. I'm seeing hands move, so I guess we're back on.
Yeah, I figured out why the dice cam isn't working. It's because it's not plugged in.
Oh, get some. How do you plug in a virtual dice cam? Okay,
it's a separate computer.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so we've got the E-wings staying in that top corner, and looks like we've got a turnabout by the Rogue Squadron escort. Boba might try and take advantage of this with a range 3 shot tokenless, but we do still have that lock fire control system combo that'll just be helping John G out throughout most of this game for sure. And I see that Maul force is flipped, but should be face up. There we go. I don't know if he heard me just say that, because he just flipped it. So here we go. The Scum are starting their slow close, trying to see if we've got a straggler E-wing. We're going to get some pretty non-optimal shots, but hey, you got to start somewhere. Yeah, I missed some of the maneuvers on the E-wings, so I'm trying to think if I don't see any tokens next to Gavin, so I'd be curious to see. Here we go. So we've got a range 3 shot on Gavin Darklighter from Ketsu, and we'll see what comes of it.
Just in time with the dice cam.
Get some. Max, you say it really hurt for a 2-ship list. I think you're saying it's really good for John and really bad for Andreas, right? So just 1 crit and 5 green dice, pulling plenty of squiggles.
There were 5 bets on fucking
Andreas?
Yeah, 5 bets on Andreas.
You got to bring it strong. Well, it looks like you bet on John too, huh?
Well, no, I bet on John to even all the bets out, so people would actually get paid if Andreas wins.
Gotcha. Look at you. What a selfless host you are.
All right. Fire control system here. 1 hit coming in.
Ooh. I don't know what that was. He rolled 1 at a time. Double squiggle. Perfectly fine. Yep, Max, absolutely. That's what I think that you were getting at. All right, next shot, working our way through the initiatives here. I see Andreas does have initiative, so talking about strategy, these E-Wings definitely get to lean on their focus tokens if they choose to get them. So another nice average dice roll. They do get to try and avoid shots first, and then with any leftover focus tokens, they get to modify, so a little bit more of a defensive stance for them. Greg, you happy with the dice cam, or are you tweaking?
Dice cam good. Now I'm working on the John noise. John
gotcha.
volume.
Still gonna keep talking. Do I need to do anything like move my mouth closer to my mic?
Actually, you are all the way up, so if you could raise your input volume, that would be good.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. I think we're ready. Thank God I had a co-host tonight. I'm taking snapshots of our video list chat.
That's it.
Oh, no. Shit. This is going to suck.
What's up?
My GPU is running at 97%, so that's gotta be... There's gotta be something going on here.
Well, good thing we're to dials.
Yeah, but the fix is usually to restart. Not great. All right, we're back down into the 80s. Still very high for this stream, but... What can you do? All right. Stock some X-Wing. Gosh, these E-Wings. I wonder about the one E-Wing heading in towards Boba. I'm not a huge fan of that idea. And this is also the time where Ketsu and her ability to tractor can pay a lot of dividends here.
Yeah. Greg, I'm going to change my audio, so I'm going to give you a call right back.
Okay. going maybe for a block here. Not sure if he realizes the consequences. Focus from green. Boba could just come in on him. That said, the E-Wings do have good evasion. It's not like they're helpless out there.
Max, let me know how my audio is this time. I got a new input device here. So Gavin going in quick for the bump, still out of range 1 of Boba.
Boba, so it looks like that E-Wing, it could just be a tactical bump here. That is what it looks like, a tactical bump on the E-Wing, who will end up tractored and take range 1 shots from both Ketsu and Boba with Fearless active.
Yeah.
So here we go, start of engagement triggers. 000 first, on to, let's see who it is. Gavin can choose to take a stress or give Ketsu a calculate.
Brutal. Rogue Panda just showed up. What's up? Deslin, Catherine's in. And yeah, Max, Gavin is gonna brace right here.
Choosing to take a stress. Now here comes the tractor. I don't think you need to move him. I think he's right where you want him to be.
Rogue could kill me, man. I'm already here. Wait, he's not barrel rolling him to the left?
No, why would you? I'll put him. Okay.
And because he didn't reposition him, not that he would, but he doesn't have the option of doing the stress rotate, not that he would. So,
yep.
Just I know that is a very often I forget it all the time when I get tracked into a terrible spot and then look back and go, oh man, I should have rotated so I get a monster shot right there.
So that's 3 hits from Ketsu into Gavin. Two shields down on Gavin, and Boba should at least half point Gavin here. Boba will get a native reroll as well, and has Maul for Force Conversion and Fearless, so a lot of dice combinations work out in Boba's favor here. So that's going to be 4.
Oh.
Well, I guess, I don't know why, but alright. Force, and should get Fearless as well.
Let's see if he turns both.
Didn't really need to reroll, but
or maybe
he wanted to try to keep the 4.
Yeah.
That's 4 hits, and they all go through, blanks out. And that is going to bring Gavin to death. Gavin dies on the first engagement, and that's an initiative kill. Doesn't even get to shoot.
That just feels bad territory right there.
That's it's tough. It's not what you want to see. I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb. So Gavin is technically still on the board because he's not removed to the end of 5, so these will be crits. Can turn in.
That's right.
This is going to be Ketsu, range 2 from Cornhorn. that's gonna be hit, crit, natties. Of course, when he has the focus to spend too.
That's right. Yeah, the ship that don't have it needs it. Defending.
Shields down on Ketsu.
Well, this is just a damage race if I've ever seen one, right?
Now it is. I honestly think you take this shot at 0.
Yep. Yeah, and then jet away, stay clear of Boba, try and just, you've got the lock, you've got the FCS. I think he still has the focus too. I can't see.
Yeah, he does. He does have the focus.
So now's your chance to try and put Hurt into, yep, there goes. So this should come out to, I think it's like a 92% chance of 3 hits.
Fire control system there, and that's going to be hit, crit coming in. A good decision of using Corrin's ability. It's not used that often, and this is a perfect situation. So let's hit crit on Ketsu, who has a hull upgrade, so that brings her down to 7. See what this crit is. A damaged engine would be very hard. The stunned pilot.
Rocker's got a good point with Boba being the points fortress in this, and Ketsu being the most vulnerable, but granted not the most expensive. So you're going to have to look at Boba eventually.
You will have to look at Boba, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad move to start, because you can hit Ketsu more than you can hit Boba.
Oh yeah, hands down, hands down.
So Corrin is disabled, or weapons, the disarmed is the token. That's what it's called.
Yep, disarmed.
So I can see him probably just going 5 forward, getting out of dodge.
Yeah. With the overlapping initiative 5s, Boba probably needs to just do a 2 hard right and just follow him, right?
Yeah, I would dial in the 2 hard right, and then if it doesn't work, you can always change it with slave 1 to the left.
That's right. And I see a 5K in the Shadowcaster's future right here.
I wouldn't hate it. We'll see if Boba also drops a prox mine to kind of close off that area.
Yeah, absolutely. Just say you can't come this way and take him. That might be another reason why you do the 2 hard right and then maybe go left, because you'll be able to see if that rogue goes pretty aggressive to the bottom of the board.
Right.
If he does, you just slave 1 away and reset for another run in.
Yeah, especially if you're 5K, then if you're 5K, it's all right for Boba to go left, because then you can keep your ships kind of together and do that. I mean, you just see they took out a 6 health E-Wing. But you know what? You got a points change, so let's go to Gurg with that scoring update.
The score is now Andreas 66, John 0. 66, by the way, the mark of the devil. Boba Fett on Andreas' squad. Slave 1 there, a slave. The devil, 66, it's all adding up.
Alright, Gurg. Calm down.
What a helpful guy. What a help he is.
Oh, super helpful, but it's intense.
He's bringing it a little strong tonight. I don't know what's gotten into him.
We got 50 minutes left. Ketsu's worth 85 points, so half of that is 43. So you gotta... I mean, if you can not get halved, you could just kill Ketsu and then play some E-Wing games on Boba here.
Yeah. Try that range 3 fire control system. Just kind of pick away at him.
Yeah, I mean, E-Wings don't want to be in range 1. It's in a way, it's a perfect matchup, because E-Wings don't want to be in range 1 as it is, because it nullifies their target locks. And then Boba wants to be in range 1, so it's who's able to execute this more.
Yeah, I do think Andreas is in a bit of a stronger position, basically boxing that one E-Wing out of the fight and being able to reposition pretty much scot-free here, with Corrin just moving away this next round. That disarm token does. I'd be curious if any E-Wing players out there, how often having this arm token shows your hand of just a blatant disengagement, at which point your opponent can kind of follow that logic, or if you're able to use it as like a, I think you're gonna run because you're disarmed and can't do anything, and then you like shake it up with a turn in because you know the next round you can capitalize on that token coming off after that.
So it looks like a 3 bank from the Rogue Squadron escort.
No prox mine, so it could have just been a feint there.
Yeah, no prox mine. I like this move by the Rogue. If Boba does go right, we will get a shot. Ketsu, a 3 hard, and it fits in like a dime.
Well, that's I mean, that's 4D chest right there. That's the spot I'm putting the prox mine, so I know you're not going to go there, and then I don't, so I go there. That's pretty intense.
Ketsu goes for the target lock for an action. That does look like range 1 to me, so I think she'll be able to get a tractor off. I don't know if she'll be able to get him on the asteroid, but it might be worth the shot, even though it takes it out of range 1. Boba going hard to right. I think you boost him in.
Like a right boost to try and get arc. Ah, man, I just say you sit there and get in Corrin's way. Granted, he's not shooting.
Yeah, there's no reason to.
You could put a prox mine on him the next round.
Oh, well, there you go. That will hit.
Prox mine anybody?
So Ketsu's gonna 000 onto the Rogue Squadron escort.
Let's see if he does the barrel roll right in a way. I don't think it would move far enough back to sit on that rock, so might as well just lower the agility and have tokenless.
Choosing a stress, yep.
Yep.
See if he decides to move him here. Doesn't look like he's going to. Thinks he probably... Yeah, he's just gonna leave him there.
Yeah, I think you definitely go for the 1 extra die modified than the random dice roll on a rock to maybe get damage kind of a thing.
Here it is, 4 versus 2. Ketsu has a target lock. I spend it here all day while you got these great shots.
All day, yeah.
Ooh, doesn't hit. So hit crit. No mods for the E-Wing. Who needs mods? When you get natty evades, who needs mods? No shot for Boba.
Epionic, I think it's a stunned pilot, not blinded pilot for his crit.
Yeah, it's stunned. I put blinded? No, I put stunned. I got it right.
Yeah,
I got it right, Epionic. What up? What up, Epionic? Come at me, bruh. Come at me.
Fighting words.
Oh, shit, dude. Sorry, I missed your Discord message. You even told me. You're like, hey, I messaged you in Discord, and I completely forgot about it.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
I'm just to insert myself into a conversation in chat. I think Contraband is actually fine where it's priced. It's a very scum-like thing. I like that it's scum only. Like, I think it's fine. It's just when it's combined with everything else Boba can do, like, it's crazy. Did I get my garbage out? No, I'll do it at the end of the X-Wing debrief stream. Coming up after our stream, do some marbles, take us till 9 o'clock-ish, and then we'll raid for a Fog of War match between Dutsef and Marcel. System face. There is the prox. Boom goes the mine, so that's 1 guaranteed hit plus 2 reds. That's gonna be 2 shields, just free shields. Who else has illicit? I know Rebels have illicit on the partisan ships, but who else? Scum and I don't not like I just for the record.
I'm not thinking of it either.
Resistance? Who in the resistance
has the tech as the fireballs. Really?
Fireballs have. Oh, wow, who cares? Like, are we really saying fire? Like, because of fireballs, they have. I don't like this move from Rogue Squadron Escort at all. That's just serving himself up to Boba.
Yeah, plus you're gonna get the 3 hard left from Ketsu. Tharlan! Tharlan D says X-Wing's better than sleep. We agree.
I asked him if he wanted to play, and he was like, no, it's too late for me.
Now he just gets to relax.
Yeah, he gets to chill out. Actually, him and Zimatique are both in bed right now, watching us.
Yeah, both of those guys are X-Wing heroes with the time that they got to get up for these.
So the 2 hard, I don't think that is going to be quite range 1. Just take a focus.
Yep. Yeah. And we have yet another boost not focus token with Rogue Squadron, so we still don't have any defensive modifiers for that cat.
A 2 hard.
Interesting. Maybe you thought the Rogue would go a lot slower.
I'm surprised. That's not a great move in my opinion, but he's going to get his back arc on Corn. Range 1. That it does put him in 2 range 1s for reroll, so. And this might be another prox.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It might miss. I don't know if you can change your angle on that to see, but if he's to the left of his base, it won't hit him, but it'll at least break up the ability to turn left.
He's gonna attempt the barrel right and back. That is... I mean, he's trading a shot from Boba that's basically double modded for running over that asteroid next turn. I don't think that's not like, I think that's a smart move.
Yeah, that's legit, right? Boba now has no shots on anybody, and then Corn can do yet another range 1 double tap. Boba gets both his rerolls for 2 buddies in range 1 though, so that doesn't feel good.
Right.
Maybe he goes at Ketsu? I don't know.
Ketsu range 2. If Ketsu hits, could boost the Rogue Squadron forward and let Boba get a shot.
Or even left and forward and see if that gets into his arc, just going, that way.
I could try that. It's 1. So 1 shield off the Rogue Squadron. That gives it a tractor.
That it creates the ability.
Let's see if what he tries to do to get a shot from Boba here.
Can you go to the overhead look real quick just to see what the angles are on it?
Yeah, I think you gotta boost him. That barrel would have never fit.
Yep.
That boost, that is gonna be real close.
That's true. There's that tractor ability, right? You want to take the stress and rotate right here to get that.
I think you do.
Shot.
I
We don't know if he's going to remember though, right? It's a very infrequently used rule. I think you for sure do it just to try and get something on Boba.
So it looks like he is going to take the stress to rotate.
There we go. Good man.
It's a 90-degree rotate left, which will give him a shot onto Boba. Barely in range 2. One reroll for Boba here.
And still, well, no, he's got 2 ships in range 1.
No, he's got... Oh, well, yeah, I guess the range 1 bubble would hit it, even though it's not arc.
That's right. Yeah, it's a distance, not in firing arc.
Doesn't matter, though. He rolled 2 hits and a focus.
He will get to use it for his defense, though, on 2 shots coming at him.
And that's going to be half points on the Rogue Squadron Escort.
Boom.
Now Corrin gets the roll. Corrin's going to take an obstructed range 2 shot onto Ketsu. Only 1 crit. Will fire control. And has bullseye, so Predator for reroll on the other. So that's going to be hit crit coming into Ketsu. That crit does go through. It's a second stunned pilot. So if Ketsu runs over any obstacle, it is a bad day for her.
Yeah, she's just gonna be flying big base around those rocks.
The Rogue range 1 onto Boba Fett. Oof. I think you spend the lock here.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, only 1 crit. Boba Fett just needs some paint. Gets it.
Man, John cannot be happy with those rolls. What do we think? Do we think Corrin goes at it again?
I would, because there's a good chance you end up on the rock again.
Yep, I think so as well. And you kind of bail out as well here.
Yep. So this is a range 2 through the rock. Initiative 0. Bonus attack from Corrin onto Ketsu. Oh, man. Does have a lock.
Yeah, he can't be happy with this.
Gonna spend the lock on all 3. My gosh, only 1 hit. Very below average here. Ketsu evades.
And back to Dials. Andreas is not upset about that round at all.
No, he came out like a bandit there. He's got a stressed
Yeah.
E-Wing and a disarmed Corrin, who is gonna take a rock.
And he could just strip that shield off of a die roll on that rock and then be fully exposed for Proximite shenanigans if he goes right. Or maybe we see the 5K here with Ketsu.
Oh, yeah, 5K would fit.
Or just the let Boba move first and get out of the way, and then just do like a 1 bank left or a 2 hard left to try and keep running after Rogue Squadron.
I just don't think there's anywhere Boba can really go if, well, Ketsu's still in that area. So I'd move Ketsu first. I think that 5.
I'm thinking, how about a 3 bank right with Boba, right? 3 bank right.
That does not clear if he moves first.
You don't think?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, so in that case, Ketsu will have to get out of the way.
Yeah, the 5K I think works for Ketsu, and then Boba can dial in pretty much any maneuver he wants and decide if he wants to take that left or right.
Yeah, just a 1 bank left, 1 bank right kind of thing.
Boba is great for committophobes.
If you are scared of commitment, if your girlfriend's just trying to get you to commit, hand her the Slave 1 title and say, I'll decide later.
Yeah. You're like, I would propose, but I've decided not to now. Here's my title.
After you revealed our relationship status, I have changed my mind. Man, that got weird. Okay,
Zimitique knows what's up. Zimitique's been... I imagine, for no other reason than he's French, that Zimitique is just like this suave ladies man a la Pepe Le Pew.
Absolutely.
And just going around, hitting on all the ladies from Germany to Switzerland, which are next to each other. They border.
I had a buddy of mine who's fully not French try and be French suave to a French girl in the middle of Africa one day, and it was freaking hilarious.
Deslin getting a burn in on. No bomb drop.
TTS and Vassal are interesting because I will take my mouse on Vassal and like move it around where like would it go here, would it go here, and in TTS, yeah, you can just see what somebody's thinking about if they're actually using their mouse to kind of think it out.
Yeah, focus from the Rogue Squadron who didn't bump and no procs drop.
Interesting.
Boba 4K goes through everything. A nice move. Didn't contraband. Oh, it's all right. He uses contraband after. That's a little out of order, but I don't think anyone's gonna complain right now.
Nope. This chill. Everybody's chill.
Ketsu gets the bump. And that is going to hurt for Rogue Squadron because he's taking a tractor off and Ketsu will get a fearless shot. Corn? Yikes. It won't even get a shot. Here's the dice roll for going over the rock.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nothing. Nothing, baby. That counts as a victory.
He knew it the whole time. Man, just some wicked synergies on this scum list here.
Corn chooses to give a calculate to Ketsu, and now Rogue Squadron is gonna get a tractor beam onto green, onto the Rogue Squadron, and that's gonna be barrel rolled off.
I wonder if he wants to rotate and take just a single stress now, which is why that 000 forces a calculate give.
See if he goes back or forward. I think he got him out of arc, so he won't take a shot.
Well, no, he has the chance to rotate here, you know?
Yeah, he does.
So I wonder if he let him have the... Yeah, so he's doing it. He basically let him have the calculate to ensure he only pulls one stress for the rotate. Uh-oh. Error in script chunk.
I don't
There's
really work.
All right, so Andres gets first shots here.
Ketsu,
Would I
hit
attack?
crit. I don't know how to stop whatever's happening.
Hey, it's not messing anything up, so we're good. Oh, that's a dead.
That is a dead Rogue Squadron. Another blank out.
And it's initiative kill again. Daggum. Them's Vader dice right there. Solid blanks. And here comes Boba, range 1 with a reroll and a focus token.
Do you guys see like the error in script message that's happening right now? I think that's why this is happening.
Yeah. Well, I don't see any error with the game other than the script telling you something. You know what I mean? The game's looking perfectly fine.
I'm trying.
Oh, you're talking to them. Got it.
Fuck yeah, programmer comes through.
But the Rogue Squadron escort does not.
Yeah.
So we've got Boba's shot. Range 1, 4 on 3. Bet I hit her a blank.
Hit focus. Spends the target lock. And gets 3 hits.
Here we go. Tokenless coin.
2 hits on Corn. So that is half points on Corn, and we're coming up on the edge of a tabling. Corn doesn't get a shot back.
Wheels are kind of coming off the wagon here.
Let's go to Gerg with that scoring update.
The score is now Andreas 161, John G. Still batting goose egg.
Rocker Crocker saying Ketsu should alley-oop a prox from Boba. Not sure you can do that, but that would be fun.
That's going to be some crazy like card they release in a year where it's like you can donorize an upgrade that you have to somebody at outside of range 3 for them to use or something crazy like that.
Yeah, for real.
What's the Scum Crew? It's the Scum Crew that lets you swap out your contraband card, right? It's
I think that's Visago.
Visago. Yep. Yeah. Where you're just like, no, it's like what sideboard in other games where you're like, no, I'll just bring this in out of reserve and use it when it's applicable. Seems real good. I don't see him being played anywhere. Do you guys see him being played on any lists?
The only time I see him being played is for wait, is it who's the one who lets you switch illegal ones? Is that Visago or is that a different one? One of them lets you switch, and that's just how people get weird ships to cloak.
Oh, yep. Yeah. It's where you get like the permanent cloak, where you like cloak and then you swap the card out, so then its text doesn't trigger for you to have to roll to remove it. I'll find it.
No system space. Ketsu's gonna be first to move here. It's a contraband 5K. And just gonna focus. Boba bumps. Corn now gets a move. Turns away. It's not blue, so he stays stressed. no shot from Holdo. Or Holdo, oh god, I read it and now it's stuck in my head.
It's in your head.
In your head. Alright, talk for a minute. I'm gonna pee.
Yeah, there's no Holdo in X-Wing, but there is Citra Vizago who lets you do the illicit trading. So, let me see. Is it possible to do a... I've seen it done on a Jump Master that just runs around. Citra Vizago and Cloaking Device, right? Because Cloaking Device at the start of planning phase, roll 1 attack die on an eyeball, decloak or discard your cloak token. And Citra Vizago says during the end phase, you may choose 2 illicit upgrades equipped to a friendly ship. If you do, you may exchange these upgrades. So, sanity check here. You can Citra Vizago up next to a Quadraset Jump Master, and you can theoretically swap his illicit out after he's cloaked, and then he can be infinitely cloaked for the rest of the game. Unless they rule against that and I'm crazy, but I think I solved it, / probably not.
Got 2, 3 straight. Takes a target lock on the Corn, thinking she probably won't get a shot here. Corn, straightforward. Clear stress.
Cool, Crocker. I needed that thumbs up. Alright, and let's see.
Corn boosts to the right.
And next round, Bob, I think maybe a range 3 right here, but next round, Bob is just going to do 1 bake right, 1 boost left. And keep the pressure on up in that corner.
Corn links into a stressful target lock with R3, gets a lock on both. Boba does end up with that range 3 banger.
Gets no defensive mods again.
It's 2 hits. And they go through. I believe that's game.
That's a GG right there.
Good game, both players. A little unfortunate. Let's pull up these dice statistics. I want to see if my eyes were fooling me or if they were a little one-sided. Alright, so blue player rolled actually -5 on the red dice. Why are you disappearing? And -7. Both players rolled like crap. So
So it's equal crap.
Yeah, so the blue player's total luck was -2.9, and their attack dice were actually -5, but they had a +2 on green dice. John had almost -3 green dice and -8 red dice for a total of -11. One of the higher negatives I've seen.
Yeah, wow. It's pretty high up there.
That is unfortunate. Thanks for playing, man. Thanks for playing, guys. All right. So I'm going to load up marbles.
Dun dun dun.
Load it up on the wrong monitor.
Have you come down on one side of the fence as far as if you're gonna do real life marbles here? You're gonna do like actual real life crazy setups in your living room that people get to the only way in is to get your name like initialed on a marble and see what happens.